Hello class, I'm super happy that you are here. I hope you are ready as I am to start with this new session. And today we're going to be reviewing about the WH question words that we learned. As I told you, there are different and lots of different words to make questions with, but we are going to do review about the main ones. So remember that I showed you a chart that I'm going to show you right here. In this chart we have some of them, but we're not going to be using them all in this unit. And remember that we're almost finishing this unit, but the main ones would be who is to ask about the person's identity. Who is she? Who is he? Who are you? Okay, and for example, what? Ask about things. Okay, for example, what is your name? What is she doing? Okay, for example, when it's super important to ask about time, or yeah, for example, when did he do? Or for example, when is your birthday? When does the class finishes? Okay, when does the class finish? Okay, so for example, also where, to ask about places. For example, where does George live? Where do you live? Where do you go? For example. And yes, also we have what happened. It's almost the same as what happened, qué pasó. Okay, so right now we are going to go right now we are going to go to the activity that is going to be for the notebook. And yes, you need to copy this, so you can pause this video right now so you have enough time to copy. I think that you finished copying your activity, so right now you can go and listen to my instruction. I'm going to explain the activity because maybe the instruction is not that clear. So, and it says, copy on your notebook, find a news article on the internet. It can be also a news report, and answer the following questions. And you have 5 questions: who, what, where, when, and what happened. Okay, so when you find it, I'm going to show you an example right now. Some examples, okay? These are news articles. It can be from long time ago. It can be from nowadays. For example, this is from 1969, and yeah, this is super old. It's about the Titanic, and it seems to be more like more like today's news, right? And these are some examples that you can find on the internet. Please pay attention to this. Your news article or your news report needs to be in English. It's not going to be useful for you if you find a note that it's in Spanish. Okay, you need it to be in English. Okay, so you need to go to Google and type a news article example or news report example. Okay, you are going to find some of them. Some others are going to be written by handwriting. And yes, so that's why I'm showing you some examples. There are different types and different kinds, but you need to find them. Maybe it's going to be something difficult to find, but it's not impossible. So you can find them, and as I'm typing you here, follow exercises on student book page 12. Okay, and yes, remember that we did an activity like this in the students book, and it's on page 12. And yes, we have a news article. It's not a news article, but it's the group school news. And yes, we did an activity like this by answering who, what, when, what happened with information from it. So that's the same that we are going to do with the news article. Okay, so you need to answer who, what, where, when, and what happened. Okay, so and there's no need to print the news article, but you need to save the picture and send it to me so I can check that it is correct. Okay, cuando encuentres tu nota la puedes guardar para que me la añadas igual a la asignación, al igual que la foto de esta actividad en tu libreta. Necesitas responder las preguntas y también enviarme la foto de la nota, ¿ok? So I can check that your activity is super correct. And that's it for today. If you have a question about it, if you are having troubles in finding one, maybe I can help you. And yes, and that's it. I hope this was super clear, and I'll be so happy to meet you the next class, the next session. So please try to send your activities on time, don't miss them, and I'll see you the next class. Goodbye.